now you can do your carpets and your upholstery and soft surfaces. So I can't wait to bring you that. It's a hot deal, pun intended, and that's coming up with Lou Caputo. We're gonna have some amazing demonstrations for you there. But before we get to any of those, let's talk about the most genius way to illuminate around your home. This is from Living Glow. They are called Dusk to Dawn LED bulbs. Here's why they're so genius. You put these outside. Let's see, it's out by your front door. You've got it up your stairwell, on your patio, your porch. When it becomes nighttime, they will automatically illuminate. And when the sun comes back up again, they will automatically shut off. You don't have to think about it. It's convenient. You save money. There's this perception of you being home, whether you're here or not this summer. And the coolest part about this is you screw the light bulb in and forget about it for 12 years. Like, you legitimately don't have to think about it again. Now, this price point is out of this world. You are getting 4 of these for $14.99. That is $3 and change each. And we still have both color options available for you. So we have the warm light and we have the daylight option. And you can see they look just like a regular bulb. You can screw them into any regular light socket. And like I said, don't even think about it again for the next 12 years. It is amazing. And we're gonna tell you all about it. Julie Truster is here to give us all the details. Julie, we love Living Glow.
I know,
They're just a genius company. They come up with these lighting solutions.
Yes, and this product, believe it or not, is our highest rated bulb.
Oh my gosh, I saw there's like almost 300 reviews on this.
Yes,
it's insane.
You would think you're reading about a diamond ring. You would. I mean, people absolutely love these bulbs, and I think because they're so easy. Yeah. You don't have to do anything. They're not like a smart bulb that's, you know, first of all, those smart bulbs are like $30, $50. For one. Yeah, $30 to $50 for one, and you have to have an app, Wi-Fi, all that stuff. No app, there's no Wi-Fi, there's not a timer. This is a standard everyday bulb. It fits a standard socket. When you get it home, all you have to do is screw it in and then turn your light switch on.
Very easy.
So that's
and just leave it on.
And you leave it on. Yep, you leave it on. If you forget about it, tape it up so you'll remember. It's gonna flash like that and then it goes away. They don't work during the day.
Yes.
Okay, because I got it home and I was like, oh, what was that?
Did I do something wrong?
Did I do something wrong?
No, it's just smart. It's reading the light.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I want you to watch these two and then also the lamp over there.
Oh, okay.
So maybe you want to put this at the front, you know, that front window to make it look like you're at home. Everything is automatic and you don't have to do a thing. So we're gonna dim the lights.
The sun is going down,
yep,
let's
sun
say.
is going down and watch what happens.
I mean.
Hold on. This may not be, it might be in the light or.
It's like absorbing the light there.
It was turned off.
Okay.
Now that's the other thing. People say, well, can you turn it on and off like a regular light? Yep. Look at this right here.
So you can just shut the switch off.
Or this. And so again, if it's your lamp, you're gonna wanna have that turned in the on or it won't come on.
Okay.
So this is daylight. I mean, I'm sorry. This is soft.
Yes, it has that warm glow.
Daylight.
And daylight is more bright, almost white. I will say we have both options, which is incredible considering this is the lowest price. Like, we've never had these for less than $14.99. For 4, I just want to remind you, because I would see this and think, oh, that's for 1, that's a great deal.
Exactly, and it would be a good deal for 1. And that's what, for 1 of these, that's what it is in the marketplace. But for 4 of them, and also each bulb is rated for 50,000 hours, which means if you have it on for an average of 12 hours a night, we're just kind of throwing that out there, each bulb will last 12 years.
That's so
and
crazy.
They're energy efficient because they're LEDs, so the cost of these is around $1 a year per bulb. And then, I think we missed it, but we'll show again, in the morning, they automatically go off. So they automatically go on at night, and then they automatically go off. They are the easiest, simplest things. Okay, so they're gonna do it again.
So the sun goes down. We didn't move.
And then watch this.
On they go. And then the sun comes up, right?
They just go off. And this is the best time of year because if you're out of town, you're going on vacation this summer, you don't have to worry about this. You don't have to set timers. My neighbors used to pay my son when he was in middle school to go over to their house and flip the light switch on and off because they didn't want it to look like they were out of town. So this, everything is automatic. It is simple and easy, and then they're really designed for outdoors, like front porch lights, your garage lights, your carriage lights, whatever it might be. But also also, if you have that lamp maybe at the front of your house and you know you're out of town and you want it to look like you're at home, this is a great safety light.
Because it's getting the light from the window.
Yes.
So it will stay off, and then when it's nighttime, it will click on for you.
Exactly.
That's so smart.
And then when I was reading the reviews, we're gonna show you again.
Sun
Everything's
went down.
automatic, no app. There's no Wi-Fi.
Now that I like.
Yes.
I don't need to like set it up, ask for it to do a membership, connect my Bluetooth. Like it's complicated enough just living in my house right now between all the gadgets and things. I love the simplicity of this.
I think that's
genuinely
why it's a huge
screw it into the socket and make sure that the source is on, that the switch is turned on, or that the lamp is turned on, so that it gets the power that it needs. And you're right, the reviews are amazing. And it is so funny to me, right? Because you would think, you know, is it that big a deal? Yeah, it's a game changer. When you don't have to think about it, I can't tell you how many times we're home, we just leave the light on, you forget to shut it off, and it'll be like 4 in the afternoon. I'm like, oh my gosh, all these lights out front are still on. It's taking up power. It's not necessary. If you are out of town, that's a giveaway too. When the lights are always on, that clearly you're not home to turn them on and off. So it's a matter of convenience. It looks better. It saves you money. Like it just covers all the bases.
It does.
And you don't do anything different. You know?
Safety is a huge thing. So people circle neighborhoods and they look for the house where the porch light's on during the day. You know, they start watching that house. So don't be that house. With this, everything's automatic. You don't even need a timer. It doesn't matter where you live around the country. It doesn't matter if it's daylight savings time or not. These are automatic wherever you live, and they go by the sun, but they're not solar. They just go by the light. There's a little sensor inside. Now, the other thing, they're LEDs, so they're cool to the touch. They're also
oh my gosh,
shatter resistant. They are LEDs, energy efficient, and they're around $1 a year to use these. So each one of these bulbs is rated for 50,000 hours. So if you have it on for, let's say, 12 hours a night, they're gonna last around 12 years. So that's the thing, is you put it into your, let's say you're outside, maybe you have to get up on a ladder. You get up on a ladder one time in 12 years. And you forget about it. Just make sure to turn your light switch up, or if it's in your lamp, just like, which I didn't do this, make sure you turn your your switch on, so at night they're automatic.
And it just lit up to show you, okay, I'm on, I'm receiving power, and then it will dim down because the light.
I love that.
And then there's 2 options in terms of the color. So we've got the soft light, which is more of that kind of amber, warm, golden glow you see in the photo. And then there's daylight, which is that like bright, clean white, as if it were daylight. So you choose. A lot of times people like the daylight in places like the office. Maybe you like the soft light in your reading area or in the bedroom, where you just want it to be a little bit softer. It's totally up to you. They both work the same. They're both a 4-pack for $14.99, which is really wild. I'm excited to get some of these too, especially for people who live on bigger property, let's say. And maybe you've got like a guest house or a barn down the road, or you've got lights, you know, coming up your driveway, or one of those things, right? And you don't want to have to remember to go and turn it on and turn it off and do it. Again, it's like automated for you. You don't have to think about it at all. So many reasons you might want to grab something like this.
Yes, and a lot of people like the soft at the front of their house and the daylight. This is soft. So this is what I was reading and what I was hearing. Soft at the front of the house, and maybe it's daylight in the back of your house. It's the same amount of lumens. It's 1,000 lumens. And also what Living Glow did, a standard bulb is 800 lumens. They made this a little bit brighter for that safety reason, because they're gonna be outside. So it's a little bit brighter than a standard bulb. And they're cool to the touch. This is that warm look. It's called soft. It's a little bit of an amber glow, kind of just a softer look. And then this is more of that traditional LED bulb, where it's that brighter, crisper white. And then also people ask, well, can I turn them off? And yep, you can turn them off just like this. They turn on and off if you want your lamp off. The other thing, I was reading a review and someone said they put the light bulb in their hallway, so at night when they got up to go to the bathroom or get a drink of water, they're not gonna trip over something.
That's great.
Yes.
So it's your choice how, and I like that you point out they're not solar powered just because they are outdoor and they are triggered by the sun or the light or the lack thereof. They run by the power of the socket, what's running to the socket. It's such a genius idea. Living Glow, this is a big company.
Yes.
Like, they are everywhere, you guys, and they are premium top tier. They have some of the smartest innovations when it comes to lighting. This is going to save you time, effort, it's convenient, it'll save you money in the long run because you're not leaving your lights on all day long. They're LED, which makes them very efficient. I love that you just screw it in to any regular socket and leave it alone for the next 12 years.
Yep,
Like,
exactly.
it's just that simple,
I know,
honestly.
and no app, there's no timer, you don't have to worry about it. I know a lot of people with the lamp at the front of their house, they have it on a timer. And then you have to go into the app, you know, daylight savings, you gotta switch up. This is just so simple. Just turn it on, you know, put your light switch in the on position, and that is it. So if you have these on for an average of 12 hours a night, they're gonna last around 12 years per bulb. They're LEDs, they're energy efficient, they don't break. They're not like those old glass bulbs that get hot, they're breakable, you have to change them out a couple times a year. These are totally different, completely different. Every single house should have LEDs now. They're energy efficient, and I'm still in the mode of, you know, my dad, turn the lights off, you're wasting electricity. These are different. They pull such little electricity. They really save that. Just all you have to remember is to turn your light switch on. And watch this. It's
so
the
sun
easiest.
goes down, just imagine, and on it goes.
And then in the morning, that's your soft, and then the daylight's in the lamp. In the morning, maybe you're at work, maybe you're out of town, maybe you're in bed, they automatically go off.
So cool.
Or maybe you just forget, like you said, and then it's 4 o'clock in the afternoon, you're like, oh my gosh, my porch light's been on all day.
And you know, maybe it's not nighttime, maybe it's like a super overcast day, and then it starts to storm and the sun goes away. At least these will come on for you as well.
That's
you know what
true.
I mean? And then if the sun comes out again, and off they go. Like, it's just really, really smart. At this price point for a 4-pack, it's just over $3.50 for each one. What a great value that is. What are you paying for just like a basic bulb that gets super hot, that's gonna burn out very quickly, and that doesn't know when it's dark and it needs to turn on and when it's light and it needs to shut off? These are very smart LED bulbs. You do get all 4. You just choose the color that you want. Do you want that soft lighting, which is the more amber color, or do you want the daylight, which is more of that kind of clean white color? They're both beautiful. They're both nice and bright. You know, you really can't go wrong.
And I heard today that a lot of people were buying multiple sets of these, and they were buying one in the daylight and one in the soft. And I also heard that we had a ton of new viewers. So if you're a new viewer, Living Glow, they came to HSN in 2018, and just here at HSN, we've sold over 5.5 million bulbs.
Whoa.
Yes, and this is their highest rated. This bulb right here is Living Glow's top rated product. The reviews are insane.
And you know what, too? The ratio of, so there's 300, just about 300 reviews. Of that, about 250 are perfect 5-star.
Perfect.
Not like 4-star, not even 4.5.
For an outdoor bulb.
Perfect 5-star reviews. People are using these at their vacation homes, that they're not there all the time, but they want it to look like they are. They're using it for rentals. You're using it at the office, outside. Maybe you own a building and you want to make sure that the lighting is at night, that you've got lights on there and it doesn't need to be anybody there to turn them on and off. So many reasons. All you need is a light socket and the sun.
Yep, and they fit a standard socket. It's a standard bulb. It fits a standard socket. You can use them indoors or outdoors, but they're designed for outdoors. But if you want to put them in that lamp at the front of your house to make it look like you're at home, you can do that. But it's not a reading lamp. So this is an outdoor light. I mean, look, we've already sold 23,000 of these.
It's really incredible. We're super busy, and I'm not surprised. I mean, this was already a huge customer pick when it was full price at $18. We dropped that down to $14.99. And just a reminder, if you're just joining us, that is for 4 of these bulbs, because I know when you go to the home stores and you're looking online and you're finding anything even somewhat comparable to this, I was seeing them go for $8, $9 for 1.
Yes.
And we're doing 4 at just a little over $3.50 each. Like, really good value.
And those smart bulbs out there, they're anywhere from $30 to $50 for 1 bulb.
Yes.
This is not that at all.
And you need an app.
Wi-Fi. Right, you have to have it. No app,
deal with that.
no Wi-Fi, and there's not a timer disclaimer on this. It is a standard everyday bulb. It's also warm to the touch, and then it's shatter resistant, and you just screw it in. The only thing you have to remember, and I kept forgetting, was to turn the light switch to keep it up, and finally I just taped it.
Yeah,
and I saw that someone else in the reviews, they did the same thing, because I'm so used to shutting those lights off.
Yeah, you gotta kind of retrain your brain.
You have to retrain. It's ingrained in our brains. I totally understand. So just keep your light switch up, and then everything is automatic. You don't have to do anything. 12 years per bulb. It's really crazy. And then as far as energy efficient, they're around $1 a year per bulb. To run these.
And I love this too for when sometimes you're out and about and the day goes longer than you thought, and by the time you get home it's nighttime and you can't see a thing because nobody was there to turn the lights on. Like I love, let's say the sun goes down, these automatically light up, boom. Now you can see the walkway, you can see your front door, you can see on the back patio. It's much more secure and you can see where you're walking. And again, if you're out of town, this is one of the best ways to deter would-be thieves, people who are up to no good. They see the lights come on, they think somebody's at home.
Exactly.
You know?
And people circle neighborhoods and they look for those houses where the porch light's on during the day. So don't be that house. It's a perfect safety light. In fact, Living Glow made this as a safety light.
Really?
And they made it a little bit brighter, so each bulb is 1,000 lumens, a little bit brighter than a standard bulb.
I love it.
And I love it during the day. They go off automatically.
Almost 24,000 of these sold. Get them while you can before that price disappears. It's a great sale.